with physiotherapy and just working on exercises, I can manage to prepare myself a meal, I can make tea, I can butter bread or cut your food or open a tin, all of which I could do now. I also use a couple of cans of soup or large cans of beans to help exercise this shoulder, which is still fairly weak. And I practice this almost every day, perhaps for 5 or 10 minutes. When I go to the gym, I use small dumbbells. Doing things naturally, i.e. dancing, is as good as aerobic exercise. So sometimes when people aren't around and I can stick a tape on and just shake around the house.
Well, took a wee while to settle because I've never been a good mixer. I mean, I'm all right with a small crowd, 1 or 2 people, but if there's a bigger crowd, I just don't feel so much at ease. But I mean, that isn't a new thing. I've been like that all my life. But I've settled now and got to know people, and I'm on first name terms with most of the ladies and gentlemen here. Thanks, Alan.
Jerry, we've been like the back as well, is it?
Well, don't block the way for the star. I'm the star.
Sorry.
The meetings are every week on a Wednesday. Sometimes we go outings, maybe go to a hotel outside of Pennycook and have tea and a sandwich and cakes. Or sometimes we go a run somewhere. Ethel and, among others, and I played dominoes this afternoon. We always sit together at the same table and have a wee chat in between the game of dominoes and the next game.
I think it's one of the things he can do for quite a long period of time without him getting tired or his brain sort of closing down on him, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whereas speaking makes you tired and is difficult. Your art seems to be something you can do for quite long periods of time, isn't it?
It's, well, painting
the countryside, or just anything.
Paper.
Oh, paper.
As sweet as the same as.
It's the same as speaking, but
yes.
they're putting it on paper. Yeah.
Isabel supported me in a lot of ways, but now I'm managing to gain a bit more independence. She used to help me with my bathing, my shopping, and advise me about different things, but now I'm able to do wee bits more myself.
My wife and I were shopping in Edinburgh about 3 weeks ago, and I just said to her, this time last year, I really needed to be pushed around in my wheelchair if we wanted to go shopping, but now we don't need to take with us.
You're asking for the chair? Yes, I called for the chair.
Get it in the garage.
Thank you very much.
The Ashley Angel Hospital are coming to take away my wheelchair, which they gave me about 18 months ago. I send it back and give it to someone else. This went up to the gallery, places like that.
I wanted it, I'll get just a sign for that if you can.
Everybody said to me, the fact that you've got 2 very young children will really motivate him to get on and so on. And he has. I mean, he's made enormous steps forward, literally.
I'm back at work, largely because of an initiative by the employment agency. They pay for taxis to take me to and from my place of work.
I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Off to work to keep the girls in the style to which they're rapidly becoming accustomed. It's not the only reason for doing it, but it's a pretty important one. And they make a contribution towards special equipment which I need, which isn't very much. Things like a hands-free telephone has been the only one so far.
And I hope through time to become more independent. I'll be glad of help too from Isabel, and glad of her advice, but at the same time I'll have to start trying to live more life more completely.
I've been back at work part-time 8 weeks now. I started off 3 mornings a week and it's increasing by half a day a week. I'll be full-time by the 2nd week in June. Certainly gives me something different to think about. Right, I'll just tackle these steps.
Nice to see that going. It's a sort of big step, I think, 2 years after having it delivered to us. Nice to see it going away.
Every day it gets a bit better, don't you?
Yes, yes.
Every day you get another wee skill back. Yeah, another wee bit of his speech comes back, or he finds it easier to communicate some days than others.